is the beginning of the sacred art. So understand we shall have Shree Hanuman Katha as the guide to wisdom. Let's together join in Shree Hanuman Katha. Hare Shiv decided to cross his existence like the flawless shows the way and lightness. When you reflect upon your life, you become a part of that creative force. Jai Hanuman, Jnana Visasa, Jai Jagdishti Loka Ujjala. Sarvamangala Shive Sarvamangala Shanti Sharanyate Mrige Bhavatu Narayani Namaste Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Prabhu Pavata Hanuman Ki Yesterday they were dressed in yellow as we did ancestral worship where we made an offering to Bhagavan Krishna for the ancestors rather. And for this evening, 5 evenings of Hanuman Puja, Hanuman Katha, Hanuman Chalisa, Hanuman Mandir, and all related to Shree Hanumanji. So this evening, I want to especially welcome you on behalf of this wonderful family. They planned, they prepared, and the day has come, and the days are going. So please visit her. So with all knowledge, the blessings. So welcome on behalf of this family. Also, our Pandits who are here this evening for the Shiv Vyas, performing puja, for the Vyas, and for the Raj and Vasiti, for the Raj family, for Vishnu, and of course the nice to see Baba. Welcome. And also taking our broadcast in none other than our good friend Dave Ramsey to the world all over. So to our listeners of Radio Jagrati, special welcome. Thank you Dave for being here. Always doing a wonderful job. And this evening, special welcome to Mr. Raja and his family. Of course, he's an executive member of the Sanatana Dharma Mahasabha, a person who also is the president of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad of Trinidad, the Trinidad chapter. So it's very nice to have such an esteemed person with us. Thank you very much, Raj, for being here. So friends, what would I say? We can have invocation, and after invocation, I'm going to pass it over to Tara as she's going to do Hanuman Chalisa. The plan is we're going to have 2 Hanuman Chalisa a day. Tara is going to do one, but Abhishek is going to do the next one. And by the end of this evening, we must achieve 11 Hanuman Chalisa. Why 11? Of course, this is what the book says, and we'll talk a little more about Hanuman Chalisa. So let's go our heads in prayer as we meditate now. The deity to meditate on is Shree Hanumanji. Om Shree Hanumate Namaha. As we bow in prayer, let's meditate. Oh, These are 40 lines specially composed in praises to Shree Hanuman. Hanuman is none other than Sankatamochan, the redeemer of all crises. The Hanuman Chalisa has the power to achieve whatever one's desire is. And through the blessings of Hanumanji, को नहीं जानते हैं जग में कभी संकट मोचन नाम तिहार. Who does not know that you are Hanuman? You are the reliever of all distress, the remover of all difficulties. So this we have our first Hanuman Chalisa. As we go over to Tara, she's going to chant Hanuman Chalisa. There is a copy that is available. I hope you took your copy, which is next to Hanuman as a king. So if you don't have a copy, sure, you must get one as we join together. All of the Hanuman ki jai. That was the hostess of the Ms. Naralalu, who instructed me that she has to sing Hanuman Chalisa, so I followed instructions. Principle upon Hanuman ki jai. So this evening we begin Shree Hanuman Katha. Hanuman Chalisa, Hanuman Bhau, Sankata Mocha. These are some of the writings glorifying Shree Hanumanji. Later on we're going to talk about the Hanuman Chalisa because it will come up in a subsequent katha. This evening let's discuss what is called Sankata Mocha. Now the purpose of this yet is to understand who Hanuman is and to build up our devotion to Shree Hanumanji. So this evening we look at one of the verses of Sankata Mocha, and these are 8 verses dedicated to Shree Hanumanji. Tonight we will look at just the first verse. What is this Sankata Mocha all about? What is the relevance and the benefit of Sankata Mocha? So let's offer a prayer to Hanumanji before we begin Sankata Mocha. Punan Hesitho Saram Sareram Yashotravane Janamachara Adaya Devayotadahananta Namami Jantamaya Manchava Udatoreyam Chiteyam Devatamasham Vahavajamanayam Shri Hanuman Sharanam Prabhade Om Shri Hanumate Namaha Om Shri Hanumate Namaha Pavana Hanuman ki jai. So one of the compositions on Shree Hanumanji is called Sankata Mocha. कौन नहीं जानते हैं जगमेकर की संकट मोचन नाम दिया. So that is what the meaning is. कौन नहीं जानते हैं जगमेकर की संकट मोचन नाम दिया. Oh Lord Hanuman, who does not know, who in the world does not know that your name is Sankata Mochan, the deliverer from all sorrows. Now what is Sankata Mochan? The deliverer of all sorrows, the remover of all difficulties. So we understand Hanuman then, his role is to remove all sorrows. Shree Hanuman Ashtakam is popularly known as Sankata Mochan. So the Hanuman Ashtakam, Ash means 8. So 8 verses composed on the life of Hanumanji. There are 8 verses composed on the Shivalingam, Brahma Murari Sudarshithalingam, Nirmala Bhashita Shobhitalingam, Janma Jatuka Vinashakalingam. When you look at that Shivalingam, Tat Pranamami Sudarshivalingam, I bow to that Shivalingam, the form of Lord Shiva. So Shree Hanuman Ashtakam, popularly known as Sankata Mochan, portrays the inspiring glory of Shree Hanumanji as the eliminator of all obstacles and sufferings. These are 8 beautiful verses. Not only help one overcome the mundane problems of daily living, but provide a guideline to spiritual seekers. You see, these 8 verses, they provide, guidelines for seekers of the spiritual nature. Their worldly problems are defeated and destroyed through the power of Shree Hanumanji. So, Hanuman Ashtakam, Sankata Mochan, these are 8 verses, specially dedicated to Shree Hanumanji. So, now that we know what Sankata Mochan Hanuman Ashtakam is, 8 verses dedicated to Hanumanji, to remove the mundane problems, the worldly problems, to be guidelines to seekers. We will do the first verse, but first we do the first job by always together, Shri Ram Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Everybody, Shri Ram Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram. Shri Shri Krishna. So क्या बोला? We begin, when Hanuman was a little child. So we are tracing the footsteps of Hanumanji from a child onwards. Except Martaki Gurme to Jodi repeated. So Hanuman is in the Kodi in the lap of his mother. And here, he was having his love. Now, when does a child feel most comfortable? In a parana. Jule parana. In the crib. The most comfortable place that a child finds is in the Kodi, in the loving arms of the mother. It's not only the arms, the loving arms of the mother. And why is the child most comfortable there? Because the child is closest to the mother's house. And this is where the child feels most loved when mother holds that baby in her arms. So Hanumanji, in the loving arms of his mother, he experiences what is called motherly love. माँ तेरी ममता की तेरे प्यार जगाती है into one verse of this beautiful bhajan, especially for you wonderful mothers. And Hanumanji, experiencing what is called a mother's love, here he sits, rather he rests very comfortably. And so experiencing a mother's love. प्रातः काल के रत्न बनन सुख चली गई है, but at that same time the morning sun started to rise. So in the loving arms of his mother, the morning sun starts to rise. There's a period of time that is called Brahma Muhurt. Now what is Brahma Muhurt? From 12 to 2 o'clock. The demonic powers are roaming the atmosphere. You see, from 12 midnight to 2 o'clock in the morning, the demonic forces are roaming the atmosphere. The atmosphere is filled with the demonic powers. But you see, Brahma Muhurt means from 4 to 5:30. From 4 to 5:30, the Hindi term is Brahma Muhurt. And that is the time when the divine powers are in the atmosphere. So from 12 to 2, the demonic powers are roaming the atmosphere. From 4 to 5:30, the divine powers are roaming the atmosphere. They can be experienced. This is why the sages and saints will get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, bathe in the cold water, and then they will start their sadhana at 4 a.m. because that's the time you experience what is called Brahma Muhurt, the divine powers. The Shaktis could be felt at that time. So we do one of this verse and we continue. So 4 o'clock to 5:30 is Brahma Muhurt, and that's the time when we do sadhana, penance, and all of this. So let's listen to this first verse of Mandir, Hanuman in the loving arms of his mother, experiencing what is called a mother's love. exception. He to experience the same experience that the motherly love, and so in his mother's arms, the sun started to rise. So before the rising sun, you have that period which is called Brahma Muhurt, which is from 4 to 5:30. And that is the time the atmosphere is charged with the divine powers. So you will find this is the time when the sages and saints, they will rise before the sun and they will do their sadhana within that period, which is Brahma Muhurt from 4 to 5:30. You see. Now if you observe, that is the time when the mind is well rested. That is the time when our mind is so well focused. That is the time when all the decisions, the best decisions in our lives could be made at that time. That is the time when students take advantage of the peace and serenity. That's the time to study. And that is the time the students of the Vedas, they sit to study Veda. You see, at Brahma Muhurt. So that's the time when the air in the atmosphere is charged with divine powers. Now I'm not telling you what time it is. But you see, when the sun starts to rise now, then with the rising sun, you make your offerings of arugga. So at that time you make your offering of arugga. Arugga is what? You offer jam to the sun. That's the time. When the sun is right in front of you, or even before the sun begins to rise, you make your offering of arugga. You see. So the sun started to rise when Hanumanji, he saw this rising sun. Hanumanji was attracted to the rising sun. Now, if you look at the sun itself, the sun, Surya Bhagwan, is seated on a chariot. And altogether, Surya Bhagwan is seated on a chariot. And the chariot is drawn by how many horses? 8 horses. The chariot which Arjuna drove last night, which Lord Krishna drove last night, had 4 white horses. Surya Bhagwan, his chariot is the 8 horses, the 5 senses, the mind, the intellect, and the ego. You see, so those are the 8 horses. What is the chariot? Surya Narayan says on that chariot, Sundar Saj Diye Parmeshwar, this is the chariot. Did you look at yourself in the mirror? That's the chariot of life. When Sriram sat in the chariot to go into exile, this is the chariot God has blessed us with. You see? And you know what the wheels of this chariot? We see these 2 feet. These are the wheels of the chariot of this body. Okay, so this is the chariot that Bhagwan has blessed us with. So Hanumanji is attracted to the sun. Now, Kunti in the Mahabharata, she did penance to Surya Bhagwan. A very simple mantra we can use to worship the sun is Om Suryaya Namaha. Everybody, Om Suryaya Namaha. If you look at your Surya Namaskar, the positions to offer Namaskar to the sun, one of the positions is with the hand lifted like this. So one of the things you can do in the morning when you see that sun, lift up your hands, Om Suryaya Namaha, and you that is one part of Surya Namaskar. There are different positions also. That's the simplest. So if you see somebody worshiping the sun and their hands are up in the air like this, then you know they are doing Namaskar to the sun. You see. So the sun, worshipped by Draupadi, you know what she got? She got a partha. A partha is a vessel. This is the same sun Hanuman is attracted. And from that partha, that vessel, she could have fed thousands and millions of people. Out of that vessel, Surya Bhagwan gave to nobody. She could feed as many people as she wanted. But the moment she eats on it, no more offerings will come from that vessel. That's the gift Surya Bhagwan gave to her. But one day, after she had fed everyone, there is something called Brahma Bhojan. Feeding people. How important that is. You have puja, your guests will come, and you feed them. Baba comes, Taran, you offer food to Baba. How important that is. That is one of the most important aspects of the Hindu tradition, Brahma Bhojan. When you feed your guru, when you feed the Babu, when you feed the sages and saints, when you feed people, you never go to a puja, no food is prepared. Brahma Bhojan. In the Devi Bhagavad, Pundit Shree Hanuman, he was going to the Devi Mandir to perform Kumari Puja. When on the way he saw this beautiful little girl. Think of 1,000 suns shining at the same time. Think of 1,000 lotuses blossoming at the same time. Such was her beauty and such was the radiance of that little 9-year-old girl. Never before did we see this girl in this place. When he went to the Mandir, he saw the same girl. He left her behind sitting. She put her foot out for him to worship her. When he worshipped the 9 commanders, what happened? 8 of them went, and this one girl dressed in red. Devi likes red too. So, when everybody went shooting in, she said, I have come to give you one task to do, O Pundit Sridhar. I have come to ask you to do one thing. And you know what task he gave to her? Tomorrow afternoon, feed this whole village. This 8-year-old girl is telling Pundit Sridhar, feed this whole village tomorrow afternoon. Bhojan, food. But Pundit Sridhar was worried, who is this girl? Who somehow he thought this is a goddess who had come. And next day, rather that day, he invited the whole village. Poor man, he can't feed himself. How will he feed a whole village? That's the how. But when he sat down worried, what happened? A dark mountain clouds covered the sun. And the same 89-year-old girl descended, this time with a path, a vessel. And in that vessel, the powers of the Devi. She said, Panditji, invite all of them into the ashram. And that little 9-year-old girl with her own hands from that commander, she fed everyone. Why did she tell Pundit Sridhar to feed all the brahmanas, all the holy ones? Why? Because there were certain requirements. Devi Puja, Havan, Devi Katha, and Brahma Puja. Without Brahma Bhojan, it becomes incomplete. So this is why the Devi said, you must perform Brahma Bhojan. When you feed the whole ones, the Brahma Devas, when you feed the people, that is Brahma Bhojan, that makes it complete. So, Draupadi, she fed everyone, but Lord Krishna did. But Draupadi had already been. So Krishna said, Bhojan, I'm hungry. No food, what will happen? And Krishna said, Father, I'll bring the vessel. And there was one grain of rice, Patram, Pushpam, Haram, one leaf, one vegetable, one grain of rice. And this was pleased Lord Krishna. So the sun God gave to her this beautiful gift. That's what you're doing. Sri Swami Jai, Radha Jai, Sri Swami Jai, Radha Jai. Jai So the sun god gave the property that path through which she could have fed so many people. Kunti in the Mahabharata again, she worshipped the sun god. And you know what gift she got? She was blessed with a son whose name was Karna. And Karna was one of the most powerful warriors in the Mahabharata and in Hinduism. Karna, the blessing of Surya Bhagavan, he was a Danaveer. What is a Danaveer? Mahavir. This game is about Mahavir. Who's a Danaveer? Mahavir, the great warrior. Danaveer, the great giver. Dan is charity, the one who gave and gave and gave. But you know, this man gave everything. When he died, he went to Bhagavan in the heavenly region. Unfortunately, he had nothing to eat. He was starving. You know what he forgot to do, or he did not think about doing? Annadan, feeding people. Feeding the Brahmanas, the holy ones. And he was given 2 weeks to come down and to make up for that shortcoming. And those 2 weeks we celebrate now, which is the Pitha Paksha. Because of him we have this celebration when we offer food to our ancestors. You see? So, that beautiful gift was given, the gift of Karna in the Mahabharata. So Hanumanji is attractive. In his mother's arms, what attracts him? Surya ki chhavi dekar, he saw the glowing sun, the rising sun. So he was attracted to the sun. He thought this was a ripe fruit. Thinking it's a ripe fruit, but then the question is, Shankara Suvan Keshari Nandan Tej Pratap Mahaj Prabandhan Hanuman Chalisa says Shankara Suvan, Ebhi Shankara Suvan. You know, some writers describe Hanuman as the son of Lord Shiva. Some describe him as the incarnation of Lord Shiva. And one night I'm going to tell you about the 9 incarnations of Hanumanji. We always hear about the incarnation of Lord Rama and Lord Krishna. But what about Hanumanji? There are 9 beautiful incarnations. We'll talk about that in the next katha. So Hanumanji, if he is Shankara Swana Keshavinandan, does he know that is a fal, a fruit? Does he know it is the SUN? Yes, he knows, but he's attracted to the sun. Why is he attracted to the sun? So he goes towards the sun. Surya Pakarne ki haath philakar, and with hands outstretched, he is going to capture the sun. You see? So Hanumanji is attracted to the sun. Now what does the sun represent? SUN. You take this world to do without that SUN. Think about it. The day that sun stops shining, you know what will happen? It is Samapti, end of the world. So the sun represents the Karam Yogi. The sun teaches the world to be the Karam Yogi. Now what is the Karam Yogi? The Karam Yogi is the one who acts selflessly. The sun shines and the sun never thinks, so what will I get for shining? The Karam Yogi works selflessly. It gives up its life profusely. So the Karam Yogi works in the service of humanity. You see, he works selflessly for the service of humanity. Last time we talked about selfish and selfless. He is a selfless person. Sthita Prakesa Kalbhasha Samanista Sakeshwara. We talked about the marks of a godly also. So the Karam Yogi works selflessly for others. And one of the questions I asked yesterday, when was the last time you did something for somebody to be happy? When was the last time you did something for somebody to be happy? Yes, I know today you did. That's right. And we talk about Paro, Upakara, Dhami, Dham, Shariram. You see this body? Tara actually realized that this is my body. This is mine. I don't borrow from anybody. But then, this is mine for the benefit of for the benefit of others. I must not be a selfish person. I must be a selfless person. So the sun is selfless, the current you see. So the sun gives light to the world. So there are two things, light and darkness. Right? Darkness is what? Darkness is ajnanata. Ajnanata is that inner darkness, the lack of knowledge. He sharadema, ajnanata se hame charadema. This is why we worship Saraswati Devi, so that ignorance, that lack of knowledge, will be dispel the truth, the light of knowledge. So that ajnanata, so the lack of knowledge is the darkness. And light is knowledge. When you put the light on, it becomes bright. Lights go off, then it is in a state of darkness. So Hanumanji thinking this was the truth. What happened? One writer says, this Sankara motion, Ashtakam says, he devoured the sun. And when Hanumanji devoured the sun, let us see what happens as we do this beautiful verse in Sankara motion. First verse of Sankata Mochan Hanuman Ashtakam. Bal Samay Ravi Bhaksha Liyo Jabachina Huloka Bhayo Aniyaro Chahi Sutas Bhayo Jigako Yah Sankata Ka Huso Chata Hitaro Devana Ani Kari Binati Chandritiyo Ravi Kashta Nivaro Ko Nahi Janata Hai Jagame Kapi Sankata Mochan Namatihara. O Lord Hanuman, once you flew to the sun to grab and swallow it, as if it was a ripe fruit or a sweet ball, to appease your hunger. Due to your childish prank, O Hanumanji, darkness engulfed the whole world. No one knew how to release the sun. The Devatas came and they beseeched you, O Hanumanji, you release the sun and save the world from chaos. Ko nahi janata hai jagame kapi, everybody. Ko nahi janata hai jagame kapi, sankata mochana nama viharo. Who does not know? that you are the reliever of all sorrows, the deliverer of all difficulties, rather removing. You see. So Hanumanji is described as one who brought darkness in the world. Now it is said, Tina Hulu, Bali Samay, when you were a little child, Bala Samay, in the time of childhood, Bhakshayo, when you were hungry, Tina Hulu, the three worlds, Tina Hulu is the three worlds. The three worlds came in darkness. Now what are the three worlds? You have the three worlds represent, the physical world, the spiritual world, and of course the nether world. These are the three worlds. The physical world, the spiritual world, and the nether world. The one between the spiritual and the physical. So those are the three worlds. And the three worlds entered into a state of darkness. But also, you have what is called the three states of mind. You see, what are the three states of mind? You have the waking state, you have the dream state, and you have the deep sleep state. Right? Those are the three worlds. You enter into the world of sleep. I guess tonight we're going into the world of sleep, and sometimes I say slumberland. You go into the world of sleep. And in the world of sleep, you have the waking state. So before you fall asleep, you're going to be awake, right? You're lying in your bed, you're awake for a while. And then you fall asleep. So the waking state is the state of consciousness. So while you lie in your bed, you are conscious. And then you go into the dream state. When you go into the dream state, you're unconscious. So that is the unconscious state in the dream state. And then you go into a deeper state, the subconscious state, which is the deep sleep state. When you go into that state, you know nothing at all. Deep come and take over your whole house and you're still sleeping. In such a deep sleep, sometimes you get up and you say, I had third sleep. Because you entered into that subconscious state, where the mind now is in a state of subconsciousness. So these are the three worlds we will be in the waking state, the state of consciousness. Into the dream state where we are unconscious, and into the deep sleep state where there is no consciousness. You see? So these are the three worlds. And also, you have what is called, the three states that we are referred to as. So the question is, who are you? Okay, who are you? And there are three states we can look at. Who are you? Are you what you think yourself to be? Are you what you think of yourself? I think I'm the greatest Pundit in the world. Am I right? I shouldn't say those things. But just for reference, I am not the greatest Pundit anytime. So what you think of yourself might not be true. How others see. How others see, that's another state. And who you really are. So we are not what we think about ourselves, we are not what others think about us, we are who we are. When you look in the mirror, you see a reflection of your true self. You see? So these are the three states, the dream state, the waking state, and the deep sleep state. So which one are you in now? You are in the waking state, right? You are in the waking state. Some years ago, I was traveling in India, going on foot from village to village, enjoying the hospitality, beauty, and majesty of the country. One day, hot and tired and thirsty, I reached a well, drank some water, and sat on the wall of the well. I was relishing and cherishing the gentle breeze, enjoying the serenity of the area, when I saw a magic procession. Hearing the lively music and seeing the colorful dances, my thoughts drifted into a semi-dream state. We're talking about the dream state. My thoughts drifted into a semi-dream state. I imagined that I was the groom on the horseback. I was the Dolaha sitting on the horseback. See how this symbol is not me, right? Okay. I married this beautiful girl. We had 2 children and lived in a small cramped cottage. It was a cold winter night. I was groping for the blanket next to my wife. I pulled and she pulled it back. And as she pulled and I pulled, she pushed me and I fell into the well. When she pushed him, he fell off the bed. And he fell off the bed and he fell in the well. You see what the dream state is about? Yeah. Here at night, grasping Christ's hand, people from the march procession rested me and wondered how I had fallen in the well. In sheer honesty, I narrated my dream. How, inadvertently, with the imagined joke, I fell into the well as my wife pushed me. They looked at me and gently suggested, Swamiji, if you are dreaming about marriage, why don't you marry? So they thought Swamiji was dreaming about marriage. So they said, Swamiji, why don't you marry? Swamiji, if you're dreaming about marriage, why don't you marry? Why just dream about it? Go get married, Swamiji. If you did dream, one could throw me into the well and cry. What would a real wife do me? The dream wife threw me into the well. What would a real wife do me? You see? No, please, one experience in the dream about marriage is enough not to marry. Now you see what happens in the dream state? You know, it's a nice story, I like it this way, I thought I'll share it with you. But you see what happens in the dream state. So that is one of the states we go through. So Hanumanji, Tina of the 3 worlds is overcome by that darkness that Adhyanta. So the sun represents the highest achievement. What the sun represents? The highest achievement. Hanumanji not only sought the highest but reached and gained the highest. You see, Hanumanji not only sought the highest but he reached for it and gained the highest. See, Hanumanji. Tina loka bheva chiyala. So what will happen now? Let's continue as Katha continues. Mahaviji Mahakajan Bajalan Dehi Jom Mohit Ho Mochi. So when Lord Indra saw the world and God by darkness, he released his weapon. And what is the weapon of Lord Indra? The thunderbolt. What's the weapon of Hanumanji? You can't forget that my secretary always shows it to you. Chiki Chavati, the Gada, the Vesi, Mukta. That's the term, the Mukta. And I'll tell you what the Mukta represents in the next letter. So Lord Indra released his weapon and Hanumanji was struck right here in the chin. He fell down murmuring in a state of unconsciousness. So what happened? Hanumanji enters into a state of unconsciousness. And you see, that is the deep sleep state. When you enter into that deep sleep, you're going to sleep so sound. The deep sleep state is the state of unconsciousness. You do not know what is happening. You do not know what is happening when you enter into that deep sleep state. So Hanumanji enters into that deep sleep state of unconsciousness. The Pawan Devata, so Hanuman's father is called Pawan Devata. Pawan is what? Pawan is the wind. So the wind of Pawan Devata, what happened? वायु को गति बन करते हैं, he stopped the wind from blowing. Once the devotees fought their battle and they were victorious, and they all started to boast of their strength, they are victorious. When Lord Shiva decided before the teacher and listen, the devotees are boasting of their power. So, there was this beautiful ball of fire. Out of the fire, a blade of brass came out. And a voice from within said, "O mighty, powerful ones, blow away, destroy that blade of brass." So the fire god came and said, "I will burn that as I burned the tribbles." With all the raging power of fire, that little blade of brass could not be burned. A shame metal. Pawan Devata came and said, "I am Pawan Devata, I control the 49 winds, I am the father of Hanuman." The voice said, "Blow away that blade of brass." He summoned all his powers, the 49 winds started to blow. He couldn't move that little blade of brass. None of them could have moved that blade of brass. Then Bhagwan Shiva, he said, "Arrogance, then humility." You see. So, Pawan Devata in all his glory could not move that little blade of brass, but he stopped the wind from blowing. Now, knowing what happens, a period of suffocation. And what will happen? Pawan Devata in this state now, what do we do? Shri Ram Jai Ram, all of us together. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Pawan Devata seeing his son Hanuman in a state of unconsciousness, he became angry. And in that fit of anger, he stopped the winds from blowing. Now suffocation, everyone started to suffocate, no wind. जिससे तुरंत त्रिलोक के व्याकुल हो गए, the three worlds became distressed. जब देवता घबराकर अपने प्रयोजन के लिए शिव जी की स्तुति करने लगे, so the holy ones realized something has to be done. If there is a problem, we have to find a solution. If there is a problem, we have to know how to handle the problem. So they went to someone who is versed and who is Bhagwan Shiva, the knowledgeable one. So praising, adoring Lord Shiva, Bhagwan Shiva said, "Let us go. If Pawan Devata has stopped the wind from blowing, let us go to Pawan Devata." धर्म उदास मत हो, मिलकर पवन देवता के पास चलो. Don't worry, don't be sad. Let us go. So they all came to Pawan Devata, and Pawan Devata, listening, Bhagwan Shiva becomes the spokesperson. Tava Sudha Gagana Surya, O Pawan, it is your son. It is your son who is responsible for this predicament. Allow the wind to go. Blame not the devotees, blame yourself for what he has done. जो मन में आवे सो बलिदान दो. And he said, whatever you wish for, Pawan, ask and we will give it to you, but allow the wind to go. Allow the consciousness to pervade the universe first. So, Pawan Devata, he said, give my son your gifts and I shall allow the wind to go. I will bring back peace and harmony once more. But my son is unconscious. Until he is not gifted, I shall not give him anything. No wind shall blow, everyone will submit. And so Pawan Devata, he is waiting. And the Devatas are going to give to Hanumanji their various blessings. And what is the blessing each one is going to give to him? We do Shri Ram Jai Ram again, everybody. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram this shall come to pass. Brahma ji बोले तुम्हारे को तो बजरंगी हो गए. So Brahma gave to Hanumanji the unconscious, the one who is in a state of unconsciousness, he gets the blessings of Brahma. And Brahma made him Bajrangi. That is to say, the weapons of Brahma will never affect Hanumanji. So Hanuman is immune to the weapon of Brahma. What is the weapon of Brahma? Brahmastra. But you know, when Hanumanji was fighting against Meghna, Ravan's son in the battle, when he released, when Indrajit Meghna released the weapon of Brahma, which is the same Brahmastra, that is supposed to have no powers over Hanumanji. But when Hanumanji saw the weapon of Brahma, he said, I cannot disrespect the weapon of Brahma. I cannot. And so he allowed himself to be born by the Brahmastra, the weapon, and this is how Hanumanji was born. He allowed himself to be born out of respect for the weapon. The weapon of Brahma must be worshipped. And one of the things we do when we do puja, you see, when we do Panchamukhya Hanuman puja, you see all the weapons in that murti, we worship all those weapons. So when you do Durga Puja, all those weapons, we worship those weapons. Those are weapons for our protection. You see, when you look at the Panchamukhya Hanuman, when you look at the shield and the sword, I'm sure some of you must have had that at home. You know, those are items to be worshipped. So when you have this beautiful image of Panchamukhya Hanuman, you have all of these. You have the pair of sandals for him, for his foot. You have the shield and the sword. You have the trishul and all the weapons. So one night I'm going to do Panchamukhya Hanuman. I will talk about all the weapons of that form of Shree Hanumanji. Even this Hanumanji, the Mukta, we worship the Mukta also. I suppose think of Hanumanji, you have to take in the Mukta also. You see? So, Brahma, he gave him the burden. My weapons were never lit. You will be Bajranga Bali. So one of the names of Hanumanji is Bajrangabali. This one says, Siya Swami ki jai, Jai ki jai, Bolo Bajrangabali Hanuman ki jai, Bolo Bajrangabali Hanuman ki jai, Siya Swami ki jai, and the fire god Agni Devata gave to him immunity against fire. So when Ravan thought he will humiliate this Mandir, this monkey, look at the thought of Ravan. He wants to humiliate this monkey because the monkey prizes his tail. Right? So he says, bring cloth, bring oil, and the more the rub is, the longer the tail. You know what the tail represents? In certain part of India, they worship the tail of Hanumanji. You see, they put tika, a chain of tika on that tail as they pray for their desires and fulfillment comes. Such is the tail. So that tail continues to grow. So they set fire to Hanuman. They set fire to his tail. Can you imagine? But look how wise they were. Before they set fire, they paraded him around the village city. They showed him nicely how the layout is. And when they set the tail fire, you see what happened? Kabhi is dal par, kabhi us dal par. From this branch to the next branch. Bhajan says, Kabhi Ram ko jagane, jagarana jalane. So that's another katha we wouldn't touch too much tonight. So Agni will give him Abhay. In the name Bhajan say Abhay. Lord, in whose thunderbolt struck him, how do you call this part of our body? Nothing. And the word is Hanu. Hanu. Ye to Hanu hai. So Lord himself, my weapon will never ever defeat you or injure you or hurt you. And so power namely, all of them gave the different gifts. So tomorrow night I'm going to tell you the 30 gifts that man received. Can't tell you everything tonight, right? Otherwise I won't have come back anymore. So the 30 gifts man received from all the deities. And then Pawan Dev, the father, was placed some out of that state of unconsciousness. So man comes out of the deep sleep state of unconsciousness. And Hanumanji now, he is filled with all the Shakti, all the powers, and so he becomes Mahavir, the great warrior. Now, we will pause for time. Mangal Bhav ka व्रत करे जो, मंगल घर में होता, शनिवार जो सिंदूर चढ़ावे, उसको संकल्प करता, मंगल तेरा शनि तेरा, ये संसार तुम्हारा, हनुमान जी कृपा रहने से ये परिवार तुम्हारा. You know what that says? Mangal Bhav ka व्रत करे. Now what is Mangal Bhav? Those who will fast on Mangalbar. Now what is Mangalbar? Mangalbar is Tuesday. Today is Mangalbar. So remember, Tuesday is Mangalbar. When Hanumanji carried the good news to Devi Sita was so overjoyed. She said, Hanuman, today you have brought me so much of happiness. I don't even know what today is. लेकिन आज तो मंगलवार है. Today you brought me happiness. So today is Mangalbar, the day of happiness. So today is called Mangalbar. So Mangalbar का व्रत करे जो, whoever will fast on a Tuesday, मंगल घर में होता, that home becomes a happy home. Who will fast on a Tuesday, that home becomes a happy home. But Mangalbar is a home for Hanuman. Mangalbar is Hanuman Puja. And also Mangalbar is for the god who is Surya So Mangal Devta. Shanivar jo Sindhur chadhawe, whoever on a Saturday offers Sindhur to Hanuman. Now I didn't compose this. Mangal Shanivar jo Sindhur chadhawe, who puts Sindhur on Saturday on the first Hanuman, uska sangat kadate. All the difficulties will come to an end. But you see, give me this one, we need this the next. Mangal Tera Shani Tera. Mangal is yours, Hanuman, Shani is yours, Hanuman. So Mangal Devata is the presiding deity of Tuesday, and Shani Devata is the presiding deity of Hanuman. So when you go to Baba and he tells you go to Shani, then what should you do? He tells you, Hanuman Puja, and he gives you guidelines. So Mangal Tera Shani Tera, Mangal is yours, Hanuman, Shani is yours, Hanuman. Ye sansar tumhara, this world is yours, Hanuman. Hanuman ji kripa rakhni, ye parivar tumhara. When you worship Hanuman, your parivar, which parivar? Your family is protected by Shree Hanuman ji. You see, that's a great blessing. And there is the Mangalbar Vrat, that is the Tuesday fast, that is for Hanumanji. Anyone can observe fast on a Tuesday. One should get up early in the morning, take bath, offer worship to Mangal, that's the presiding deity of today, and meditate on him, repeating the 21 names of Mangal. I'm telling this because today is today. And today to recite the 21 names of Mangal. And what are the 21 names? Okay. Mangal, Bhumiput, Rinaharta, Janapata, Sthirasana, Mahakaya, Sarvakamarta Sadha, Lohita, Lohitaksha, Samgam Nam, Kripakara, Jharatme, Kuj, Bhumija, Bhuminana, Angarata, Bhom, Yam, Sarvarogaha, Vishikarata, Papaharata, Sarvakam Haradata. All these signs will be fulfilled. So today is the day when you recite the 21 names of Mangal, and today is the day when you worship Hanumanji. Mangal Parka Vrat Kare, Mangal Haradata. You worship Hanuman on a Tuesday, you fast on a Tuesday, Mangal Haradata. There's only one thing you want, is happiness. And you can get this through the blessings of Shree Hanumanji. And of course, when Saturday comes, we will do the same group offering to Shree Hanumanji. So friends, we will pause our Katha from here. And what happens, we'll take us into tomorrow evening's Katha. Praiseful Pawan Putra Hanuman. So basically, we will have again all Hanuman Chalisa. Of course, as the plan is, we will have 11 Hanuman Chalisa for the course of the week, and we have had one already. So while for an Anand Katha we are going to have our second Hanuman Chalisa to you, my dear listeners, that we say Hanuman's blessings to you, and let's put yourselves up in a position to receive the blessings of Hanumanji. So at the same time, we're going to have our offerings in mind, we're going to have Hanuman Chalisa. So this is your time to pray to your beautiful form of Shree Hanuman. Now is the time. Prepare yourself. Flexible, powerful, that Hanuman ki jai. Shri Ram Chandra Shri Guru Chandra Saroja Nish Mata Mura Sudha Varunara Vaya Tomorrow we shall continue from where we left out. Tomorrow we will look at the beautiful aspect of Hanumanji. Hanuman Chalisa says, Ashya Siddhi Navamiki Data. It gives us, 9 treasures and 8 cities. And what are these treasures and cities he gives us? Just after, and tomorrow we will continue. So as long as we have our arti this time, let's go on to the Hanuman Ki Jai. Now is the time to say our prayer as we close. But before we say that prayer, we must say many thanks to each one of you being here this evening. Especially this evening, we want to say many thanks to our listeners who gave great takes in to say that the idea listening. But Prakash and his family, Benji was here last night, tonight he's listening to us in New York, Baby, Kim and family. They are listening to us down on Kavita and their family. They're all listening to us. Thanks to Rita Janti, we're able to reach our listeners all over the world. So tonight, we say special thanks to our listeners in New York for giving us your support, and we know you will be there with us again. So Brother Prakash came away and down Kavita, and to all our international listeners, we must say thank you for being with us. So now is the time where we break ourselves. Whatever your desires, whatever your wishes are, let us give thanks to Hanumanji and we pray collectively, all of us before you get your arati and your prasad, I want you to just sit back and just give us some of your time again.